the two heroes for TNC to try and contest this. Who's going to grab the bounty? Looks like it might be Raven. Yeah, they get the lift up onto DJ. He's going to have another burst strike in a couple of seconds. The Raven's in trouble. He's getting body blocked. This could be your first blood here for Fnatic. Raven doesn't have anywhere to go. One more touch is going to do it. I said the universe needed to have a good start, and what better start could you have for CS? They're shutting down Envy's farm, but he's not really farming very much himself. Another burst strike up top. Cuckoo gets the lift back. Lifts him forward into the tower, though, and they're going to keep the Ion Shell on top of him. He was hoping that Raven might be able to find some kind of a turnaround. But that's just Universe picking up another kill. Winning stage benefit. Raven has spin, doesn't want to use it. First strike going to be coming off cooldown relatively soon. The Hellbear Smash is still giving chase. TP now comes in from Tim, so looking over towards Universe, but he is a very difficult kill, and DJ's actually still just diving. They've got the clap. Can they just burn him down with the Ion Shell? Tim's is trapped. He pops the wand charges. Had a fairly stacked wand. It looks like DJ might actually be the one in trouble. He couldn't click on Tim's to check how many charges he had. Might still end up dying to the Hellbear Smasher, though. There's one more Thunderclap. Tim's is dead. Oh, still juking, still juking. No, Universe micros it out. Doesn't even need to move his hero. We'll end up turning it into a 1-for-1. I don't know if he got the Expand Storm still with the Burst Strike. Abed chasing. Tim's over in the trees. Armel getting slowed down. Won't really be able to come over here and help, but Cuckoo just a little bit too tanky.
Under attack.
Just some damage being traded around the place. What's going on over here? And were you just dead to Sam H? Hello? Why are you going for runes? Alright. And he's going to be able to go and grab a couple of runes. Actually, over at mid, Abed getting spun down. Raven making the rotation. Looks like they won't even need the Omni for this. The Blade Fury damage and one more swipe is enough. Nice rotation from TNC. Getting something at least. Envy still struggling. Doesn't even have his Ring of Aquila just yet. And Samich gonna say hello. Got that haster, and Pilot gonna do his best with the heal. Got the Doppelganger. Does he run forward into the Bramble? He does not. Sam H still staying on top of him, but he's taking some damage. Should be able to find an opportunity to salve up before too long. Envy just trying to run around in circles, avoiding the Batrider, but there's no escape really. Abed comes in now though. Cuckoo almost dead. Envy drops. And they actually finish chasing this kill. Nice flame break and knock him back a little bit. 3, 2, 1 on the Breathe Fire. Cuckoo dead to that. So it ends up being a 1-for-1. Mid tower. Universe actually breaks the smoke from behind, and it looks like TNC haven't realized what's going on. They spot him now, but I think Universe is way too tanky, and DJ's also coming in to help out. Universe gonna pop that hood, still surviving. Nice burst strike through onto 2 from DJ. Universe taking damage, looks for the turnaround, gets the vacuum back. Who else is coming in? It's Raven with the heal. Cuckoo arrives with the stolen Breathe Fire. They will finally bring down Universe. They've got the Terrorize, sending Abed scattering. DJ with that Arcane Rune wand. Careful about how he times this. There is a lasso. Samich is just going to go for the kill. He's also got the flame break. Envy doppels out. But still getting stuck up, and he's solo killed. Alright. Over at mid lane. Armel in the midst of things, but he gets the toss back onto Abed straight into the Bedlam. He's isolated. Cuckoo doesn't have anything off cooldown. He's got the mana, but not... At least he got the cooldown, but not the mana for anything. Armel's still being chased. Avalanche to open up space, but now the Hellbear Smash is coming forward. DJ super long range burst strike, as they will finish that kill. And Fnatic will also grab themselves the tier 1 tower. So we've got the 4v4 game of Dota happening on the top side of the map. We've got has been making those successful rotations around with the burst strike. Armel getting run at. Surge forward, they get the Dragon Tail off. There's a little bit of help coming around the corner. Do they have the Terrorize? No, it's on cooldown in the Bramble Maze. Helping out. Armel's still pretty tanky. They're going to drop the Chaotic Offering. Cuckoo steals the Vacuum, drags everybody together. They've actually got the stun follow-up as well. Tim's now finally has to Terrorize back off cooldown. Sam H is trapped. He's fairly tanky, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to keep him alive. That drum will end up saving him, and they lose DJ as that toss finishes, and Dragon Knight has an insane amount of EHP. And Fnatic might even go for 2 if TNC don't give enough respects to this. Cuckoo, what can he steal? He's still got the Vacuum. Not too useful. One more attack from Abed should be his undoing. They're going to commit the Dragon Tail just to make sure of it. It does end up being a tier 1 for tier 1 trade, as TNC on the other side of the map are going to take out. There's the Blink Lasso, the double damage, and the Omni Slash. What can they find? They're right on top of the shrine. Are they going to pop Universe? No, they're going for Abed first. The Chaotic Offering is ready. They drag him back a little bit, but TNC may be deciding that they don't actually want this fight. Sam H going to try for the TP out. He gets Vacuum canceled, and looks like they are just going to leave him for dead. On the other side, Abed still chasing forward. DJ tries to get the burst strike onto Tim's, won't be able to. Cuckoo with the burst strike up onto the high ground, but the Chaotic Offering is perfect from Pi. Cancels both of those support TPs, and TNC, this was a rotation too far. They do end up getting that tier 1 tower over at mid, but DJ's chasing forward, gets the burst strike out, and looking like Tim's, well, he might actually be okay. He's ticking down. He's ticking down. The Shadow Word is not quite enough. He's Fatal Bonds, but I don't think anybody else is alive that he's stuck to. Oh, well, DJ with the Surge. Jump on. Universe is so goddamn tanky with the Vanguard. If they could find Envy, though, that would be great. They need to keep him chain locked down. It should be able to. The Avatar's combination. Armel splitting it up just to make sure that he can't get the Doppelganger. I'll think of the Vacuum Wall into the Burst Strike. The Burst Strike stolen by Cuckoo, though. He's going to look for the turnaround. And they've also got the Terrorize. Samh surviving. They're now running for it. The Bedlam not really doing anything. TNC just looking to disengage. Samh should be able to get the blink off soon. Nice team play as Cuckoo goes for the lift up. He will be able to Burst Strike his way up onto the high ground. He's still stunned, though, by DJ. It will continue pursuit. Abed also close behind, but they don't know. Oh, they do actually know where the rest of TNC are, and they're going to back it off. Instead, they want Armel, who is in big trouble. TNC coming over to try and bail him out as quickly as they possibly can. He's fairly tanky. There's the Brambles down. He gets the stun it onto 2. He tosses Universe back. He's tanky, but I don't think he's tanky enough. He's caught with the Curse Crown, spun down. Abed now lifted. Fnatic's turn to feed one by one by one. He will get the Shadow Blade out. Did they not have any detection? They got nothing. Oh, Thailad dying up on the TNC are aware. They throw the Flame Break in there. Looks like they know what's going on. Scan is going to reveal Tim's up here on the high ground. They've also got Vision on him. Brambles get thrown in. There's also the Terrorize available. Fnatic need to be careful about what they do here. They're going to pop the Dragon Form. Armel, not completely full on HP, but wants to try and go in. Envy jumps out of the pit. Tim straight into the Shadow Realm. They've got the lasso. It's actually on the real Envy, but the fight is split. The Chaotic Offering straight back into the Vacuum. TNC, can they survive? They need to get the Terrorize off. The Healing Ward is helping them out, and DJ is actually getting spun down. Raven doesn't have the Omni Flash yet, but one more hit will finish him. Tim's just barely gets that Terrorize off, but Universe is going to keep on running up on the high ground. They did end up losing the Batrider, getting isolated from his team. Mass buybacks coming through. Batrider, the Rubik, and the Sand King all returning to this fight. Sandmage still trying to take this northern angle. Can he actually get the Aegis Snipe? He's going to try for it. The Flame Break knockback is just about to die. He doesn't even go for the blink in. Raven runs in there. He's not going to get the Roshan lasted. He just straight up dies. TNC not being very disciplined about how they try and contest this Roshan. And in their panic, they are going to lose that fight. Lose their Jug, wasted buyback on the Batrider. Aegis now in the hands of Envy, along with that Roshan lasted, and Sandmage getting caught out again. Envy goes straight onto him, and that's a little bit of payback for that laning stage. Batrider down, but recovering fantastically on the PL. And it turns out that the way that Fnatic chose to set their lanes working out great. TNC, that pressure not really amounting to anything. Universe is going to come running in here. Can you get the Vacuum out onto a couple? It's only on one. They've got the Burst Strike follow-up. The Chaotic Offering now. They're canceling Raven's TP. The Terrorize is going to send them back. He pops the Omni Slash, but it's just getting completely soaked, doing absolutely nothing. Now Tim's is in trouble. They've got the chain stun for Raven. They're looking for both kills at the same time, and they are going to get them. Fnatic arriving with all 5 heroes, and now should just be able to easily 5-man down the bottom side of the map. As soon as Fnatic start 5-manning, a situation where they can just exploit that. 8k ahead. Envy is going to start chopping wood on that high ground. Still has a minute and a half remaining on the Aegis. TNC can't even get in there with the Firefly to clear the wave. Cuckoo gets the lift back up. They will end up losing Pi on the backlines. Armel jumping in, but now he's somewhat isolated. Envy's just diving. He kills off the Rubik. Takes a little bit of revenge for Pi. That's caught by the Cursed Crown, but I don't think they have enough damage to finish him off. This does get popped, but still 15 seconds to go on the Juggernaut. Abed's not backing down. Envy's still sticking around here on the front lines. Universe, a little bit low on mana, but does have his Arcane Boots. Keep everybody sustained. Sandmage has the lasso, but now he's just getting caught by Envy, and there's no counter initiation. A little bit of help from Armel is not going to be enough. Raven already putting down the Healing Ward, trying to help. Armel pops the BKB. Fnatic getting caught inside the Brambles, but they're still very strong. Envy considering the re-engage. DJ still has the Epicenter and a Blink Burrow. The sustain from Fnatic is just way too good. They now find the opportunity out to Tim. He doesn't have anything to get the Vacuum together. Into the Burrow Strike. Armel's trapped. Cuckoo just barely manages to slink out the side, but Tim's is already dead. Abed grabs him with the Dragon Tail. They run him down. Everyone on Fnatic still so healthy. Envy will end up losing the Aegis, but he only had another 20 seconds or so on it anyway. And Fnatic easily claim the one-laner axe. They can't swing straight over to mid, but it just doesn't seem like TNC have any way to push them out of the base. They got 2 hoods and a pipe. Split Envy off to go and do his own thing, but everybody else kind of just played together. We saw Universe grouped up next to Abed a whole bunch, and that's what got them this turnaround over here. Mid lane, There's a bunch of envy illusions here. It's a 5-on-5 brewing. They're going to jump in. They really want this kill. Can they get it? I don't even know if they've blasted him successfully. He's being feared backwards. Universe is already in there. He's got the double kill. Armel's going to be next. It's popped the Omnislash, but the Crimson Guard, along with all of the sustain, they're just way too tanky. They do get the toss back. Looks like Armel might survive. Raven going to try for a very optimistic TP out, and Cuckoo's had enough. 29 minutes in, they will end up calling the GG, and Fnatic will now be one step away from claiming this GESC Thailand SEA qualifiers. TNC